Today might be a different day to many in the world. But we got to think about something. It is simple. But that is time. It only has got 4 letters that include T, I, M, and E. It is simple and people always talk about it, but people never focus on it. Some of the great writers like Bill King say that yesterday is past, tomorrow is future, but today is the gift we have, and that's why it's called present. Steve Jobs said that this, to him, the favorite thing in life that doesn't cost no money is time. To him, it's one of the most precious resources that man has ever had. The question I want to pose to you: how much of your time do you put in to think about what you want to achieve? How much of your time do you put in to think about where your destiny is? Now, this is simple. We have very few things that we have to look at. In a day, there are 24 hours, and that includes 86,400 seconds. The question you need to ask yourself: how much of this do you put into consideration to use? Do you utilize it to create something new, or you waste it to speak about others? Do you use your time to invest in something that's going to generate income for you, or you spend it just watching programs that don't add value on you? Here are the key things that I want us to look at, and they're very important. Let's look at time versus destiny. How old are you today, and how old do you want to be where you want to be? That's age. Do you want to get rich when you're 70? Do you really believe that money you'll get when you're 70 will be helpful to you? Or you want to get rich when you're 20? Okay, let's leave about wealth or being rich. Let's look at your service to the society. Do you want to serve your society when you're 100%, 108 years? Or you want to serve your society when you're still energetic, when you're still in your early 20s and 30s? Okay, if we leave that, that might not be so nice. Let's look at this. How many kids do you have in your house? How many relatives do you take care of in your house? Do you want them to support you, or you want to support yourself for the rest of your time? That is about time. Time is about what you strategize today and what you want to achieve tomorrow. That's why they said today is present and tomorrow is the future. You put in $20,000. You put in $100. You put in 20,000 shillings. How much of that does it impact your time? Time is never money. Time is about how you program yourself, how you use your head to shape your destiny, how you use your head to shape where you want to go, the kind of friends you have. Remember these key 3 things I'm going to tell you. But if I tell you, I want you to sit down, take a few seconds, and today ask yourself, of all things you had planned to do, how many of them have you done? Of all things you had planned to see, how many things have you seen? Of all appointments you had planned to reach to, how many of them have you confirmed? That's time. Now, this is how we waste most of our time. I don't want to give you a few things that maybe they might be important to your life, and they might add value in you so that you will have your destiny and success. 1, don't work to please anyone. Now, this is very common. The very many people work to please others. I had the same problem, that I wanted to help people because I expected them to be happy. But I realized that every time I used to think about people because I wanted to work so hard to please them, I was wasting over between 4 to 7 hours, which I could use to write the books I want to write, which I could use to watch programs that could add value in me, which I could use to help others who really needed my time. Do you ever ask yourself about that? Secondly, do what you believe in. Now, this is very common. We are always diverted by what we see or what people tell us. Do you believe in success? If you want to be a motivational speaker, if you want to be a human rights activist, if you want to be a farmer, if you want to be a videographer, a photographer, a cinematographer, all these require you to think about this four-letter word, time. What time do you have for each? Every second that passes takes your years, takes your lifespan, reduces your mortality rate. Every minute that goes wasted, you lose between 4.6% of your success to 10% of your success. You work to respond to everything. That drives me to now my third point. Don't respond to every critique that comes your way. Sometimes some of them are not there to help you move forward. They're there to discourage you. Do you know that amongst the greatest people, they focus on time first? Let's look at Warren Buffett. Amongst the top 10 key points of when Warren Buffett starts talking about success, he will tell you time is a key factor towards your success. Okay, if that one is a little bit hard, let's look at other important factors. After understanding that you shouldn't respond to every critique, that you must yourself understand where your destiny, where your success lies, then you have another opportunity to think about what do you want to achieve. Set your goals. Many people have got money, liquid money. They are rich in liquid money. They are poor worth-wise. And I ask myself, why does this happen? The reason is simple. Many people waste time thinking about what they have, the money they have in their wallets, rather than the money they can invest to generate more income for them and revenue for the success of both themselves and their families. That's why it's so common in Africa that people die when somebody has been rich, everyone knows him, he's been rich, but after 2 months, after his death, every wealth is gone. The question you need to ask yourselves, how did he spend his time programming himself? Now, this is the last point that I would wish you to think about. Ask yourself when you're seated in your couch, wherever you are, in your car, ask yourself, wherever you're seated, how old are you? I was challenged when I was growing up. Then my dad started being rich or working so hard at the age of 17 years. He was amongst the rich people in the area. I started realizing my dream when I was 18, and that was too late. But every day I wake up and start thinking about what do I need to invest in. Remember, we can't have human rights if we have no development. A poor person does not speak before people. The policies are never made by poor people. Policies are determined by rich people. So if you can work hard, the human rights that we yearn for, we can achieve that. If you can work hard and think about the time that you put in each and everything you do in a day, I see your success waiting. I see yourself being successful for the rest of your time. Now I want to give you this last statement that I quoted from one of my greatest friends. He says, better are 3 hours too soon than a minute wasted. Better are 3 hours too soon than a minute wasted. You better work hard. Utilize the time you have and wait for success. Don't forget to always subscribe to my channel, LUBUURWA David. Don't forget to always subscribe to our TV, BUE TV, the first Ugandan in the diaspora TV in America. Always subscribe. We put shows, live events. You could be the very first person to inspire others. Maybe your success lies in what you watch, lies in what you listen to. You can always check on me on my Facebook page at LUBUURWA David Stone, or my other Facebook page at LUBUURWA David. One more point that I would wish to remind you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because more of these videos are coming. More of other inspiration speakers are coming. And we are ready to shape our destiny. We are ready to shape our future. You and I, if we utilize the time we have, success lies in our hands. Thank you.